Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Sylvie, and today's yoga practice is going to be a full body practice. We'll be doing standing poses, lying on our backs with the focus on moving our shoulders and opening our chest. So if you're into it, hop into something comfy and we'll get moving together. Welcome back. So we're going to start this practice on our backs. So slowly make your way over. Any leg position you like, long or bent. And just shuffle yourself, maybe tuck your shoulders under, wiggle your fingers and toes, and begin to pay attention to your breath. Slowly deepening it in a manner that feels effortless and easy. Begin to track your breath by either attaching a color to it or maybe a texture. And as you inhale, watch it fill up your nose, go down your throat, fill up your lungs and your belly. And on your exhale, watch it leave your belly, your lungs, all the way up through your collarbone and out your nose. So we're going to do that breathing 3 times and then start incorporating some movements with our breath. On your next exhale, I want you to flip your palms up so your knuckles are on the ground. You're still in your Shavasana, lying on your backs. Inhale, I want you to drag your knuckles all the way up above your head. And then exhale all the way back down to your hips. You can bend your elbows. Basically, you're doing snow angel arms. So inhale all the way up and exhale all the way back down. 3 more times with your breath. Inhale up and exhale back down. On your next exhale, meeting with our hands at our hips, we're going to inhale, bring our knees to our chest. Rock a little side to side, massaging the low back. Inhale, kick out the right leg, heel touches your mat. Exhale, knee closer to your chest. Inhale, bring that left knee to the right side of your body. Arms out long. And exhale, embrace the twist. Option to turn your head to the left side. Tracing the breath as it fills up. And let's go. Inhale back to center. Exhale, switch your legs, left leg out long. Inhale, draw that right knee closer. Exhale, bring the right knee to the left side of your body, arms out long. Option to stay here or to turn your head to the right side. As you let go, inhale back to center. Exhale both knees into your chest and take a couple moments to rock up to a seated position and make your way over to tabletop. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, we're going to roll the shoulders back, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And exhale, press away from your mat, rounding your back, tucking your chin. So inhale, pulling the chest forward, expanding, and exhale, pressing away, rounding. We'll do this 3 more times to your own breath, filling up on the inhale and releasing, emptying on the exhale. Exhale, find yourself in a neutral spine. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back, big toe touches your mat. Rock back and forth, side to side. Find some stillness on the inhale. Crawl your arms forward past your shoulders. And exhale, melt your chest onto the floor. So maybe get on your forearms. Maybe your chin meets the mat. Try and keep your hips in line with your knee. We're here for 3 rounds of breath. Inhale, bring yourself back up to tabletop. Exhale, extend your left knee. Big toe meets the mat. Rock back and forth, side to side. Inhale, bring your hands past your shoulders. And exhale, melt your chest. Maybe use your forearm to cushion your head here. We're here for 3 rounds of breath. Inhale, back up to tabletop. On your next breath, press into your hands as if you're pressing away, stopping yourself if you're on ice. Curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees up and back with your hips. We're going to meet in our first downward facing dog. So any movements that feel good here, pedaling it out, maybe bending both knees. Beautiful. Inhale, find yourself at the top of your space and slowly rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms all the way up, filling up. Exhale, releasing it all, folding at the hips. We're going to hang here for a few moments. Bend in the knees for this first one. Inhale, you're going to lift your gaze halfway, flat back. And exhale, plant the palms, step back, rock forward. Exhale to lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, peel the chest up. Exhale, release. Press yourself all the way up to plank. And exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Warming up our body. Inhale back to the top of your mat. Exhale to fold, release. And inhale, rise up vertebra by vertebra, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more just like that. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, release, raining it down, forward fold. Inhale, lift the gaze flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, rock forward, and exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, peel your chest up, little cobra. Release. Exhale, press all the way up, and then hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, back up to the front of your space. Exhale to fold over. And inhale, using your feet, rise all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to be switching it up this time a little bit. So inhale, fill up, arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, rain it down. Inhale, lift the gaze, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step all the way back, and hold at this high plank. Option to always go on your knees. Beautiful. Exhale, begin to bring your left arm closer to the middle of your space. Align your shoulders over your wrists, twist your feet to the side, and inhale, lift your right arm to a side plank. We're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Option to go on your knees. Really open up that chest. Exhale, bring your hip down to your mat and then windmill your arms. So bring your right arm over to your legs and left over top for a nice side body stretch. We're here for 2 rounds of breath. Exhale, release your left arm down. Swivel your hips, so you're going to go on your bottom, heels at the back of your space, fingertips facing the back of your mat. So we're going to inhale, really connect our fingers with our mat. Exhale, release. Option here to inhale, just lift your chest and your chin. And then option to do the same with your hips, lifting up and back. We are here for 2 rounds of breath. Exhale, release down to the floor. Swivel over to your right hip. Left arm towards your feet. And right, all the way over to your left, giving yourself a nice side body stretch. We're here for 2. Filling up with that breath, tracing it into your lungs, and watching it go out on the exhale. Inhale, bring your right arm to your mat, in line, wrist to shoulder. Extend your legs out long, and inhale, lift the left arm to a side plank. And we're here for 3. Exhale, release your left hand, bring yourself back to a high plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, all the way to your belly. Inhale, peel up, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Press yourself all the way up, and then exhale, curl your toes under, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, you're going to lift your left leg up and back, keeping those hips nice and square. Exhale, knee to nose, step all the way through your hands. And on your inhale, you're going to lift up and find your center. Exhale, we're going to do a T with our arms and then bend at our elbows, squeezing our shoulder blades together. On the inhale, we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together and tilt our back forward at around a 45-degree angle. Exhale, we're going to bring our back upright and then bring our elbows together, rounding our back. So inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, move forward. And exhale, bring the back neutral and elbows together. We're going to do this 3 more times, maintaining our legs in this shape, filling up with our breath and watching it release on the exhale. Exhale, we're going to release our arms to frame our front foot. Then we're going to take our left foot, pointing it towards the right side of the mat, and crawl your hands to the center. We're going to meet in a forward fold. Take a moment to connect with your feet. Leave your arms wherever you like, or option to clasp your wrists behind your low back and release. Really opening up the chest here. We're here for 3. Exhale. Bring your arms back to your mat if they're not already there. And begin to bend your knees. So we're going to start with our left and then crawl over to our right. Just doing a couple side lunges, following our breath. Next inhale, I want you to stop when you reach the back of your mat. Bring your left palm to the center and inhale, sweep your right arm upwards. We're here for 2. Beautiful. Exhale, release, and crawl yourself all the way to the front of your mat. Left knee's bent. Inhale, bring your left knee to your chest, and exhale back up to 3-legged dog. Exhale, release back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right foot. Keep those hips nice and square. Exhale, knee to nose step all the way through to your hands. And inhale, sweep your arms up. Take a moment to find into your center, maybe widen your stance. Inhale, bring your arms to a T, and then bend your elbows to cactus. Same thing as last time. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, lean forward. Exhale, bring your back to neutral, elbows together, round your spine. Inhale, bring yourself forward. Exhale, back up, rounding your spine. We're going to do this for another 4 breaths, keeping our legs in this shape, front knee bent, really grounding into both feet. Awesome. Exhale, we're going to meet back, neutral spine, hands framing our front foot. And this time we're going to do forward fold in the opposite direction, but I'm going to do it in the direction so you guys can see me. So turn your feet to the long edge of your mat. And just take a moment to ground in your feet, feeling your space in your wide leg forward fold. Option to stay here, any arm variation you like, or option to clasp your hands at your low back and inhale, bring them to the back, opening up your chest. We're here for 2. Exhale, bring your hands back to your mat. And we're going to move our knees side to side, moving our hips a bit, doing some side lunges. filling up and letting go. So find the self in the back of your space. I'm going to be in the front of mine, just because I'm doing a reverse of what you guys are doing. Bring your right hand to the middle of your mat. Inhale, lift your left arm up, and we're here for 2. Beautiful. Bring your hand back down to center and crawl to the front of your space. Right foot should be in the center. Inhale, lift your right knee to your chest, and exhale, lift back into downward facing dog. Next exhale, go back to normal downward facing dog and do any movements you like here. This is going to be the last down dog of our practice. Inhale, bend your knees and bring them to your mat. Keep your toes curled under and bring yourself upright. We're going to give our feet a nice stretch, and we're going to be here for 3. Beautiful. Release. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, twist over to the right side of your space. Really focusing on where your breath is in your body. Exhale, release, bringing your back to center. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, twist to the left side of your space. Following your breath. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, find yourself over on your bottom. Bend your left knee, having your shin parallel to the short edge of your mat, and then bend over your right and having your shins stacked on top of each other. Option to stay here, or if you like, bring the feet closer to your hips so you're crossing your legs even more, right over the left. Inhale, arms overhead, and exhale, fold over for a count of 3. Filling yourself up, and as you let go, bring yourself upright and inhale to switch. So your right leg will be under your left. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold over. Usually one way you feel more sensation than the other. We're here for 2 more. Exhale, bring yourself upright. Either allow your legs to go long or bring your feet together, creating a diamond position with your legs, and make yourself all the way over to your back. Doing any fidgets you need to find a couple moments of stillness to end this practice. Using your breath, on the inhale, I want this color or texture to fill your entire body. And the exhale, I want you to see this breath release through your pores. So inhale, fill up this color or texture, and exhale, your pores expand and release. We'll do this for another 2-3 rounds of breath. On your next exhale, I want you to let this go all together, and we'll spend a few rounds of breath just soaking in all the movement you did, and listen to what your body may be telling you at this moment. Two more rounds of breath. Always the option to stay here. If you'd like to close practice with me now, begin to add some small movements to your fingers and your toes, maybe moving around your knees and your ankles. Slowly bring yourself over to one side of your body. And next inhale, find yourself upright. Maybe your eyes are still closed or they're still softened. And bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for taking your time to practice with me and for taking the time for yourself. I hope to see you again soon. Have the most wonderful day. Namaste.